Hey everybody, it's me Kiki coming to you live from my bathroom. I like to say welcome to all my new subscribers. I got some new subscribers. I was like, hi dang, where y'all come from? Well, welcome and freaking hi. Um, my phone is like going off, of course, as always. I'm trying to record YouTube videos. Um, I'm fresh face, of course. Like I don't wear makeup, so I'm sorry y'all expecting me to be all like glamorous and looking all whatever. But anyway, let's go to the spiel. Um, you can check out my store, which is on Etsy. It's Falling Stars Naturals, Falling Star Naturals. And also my Instagram, which is Falling Stars Naturals Media, where I post all kinds of things about healthcare, skincare, whatever I'm feeling that day, whatever. Some of y'all saw my post today, so y'all know what kind of. I just be at work listening to stuff and thinking. So, anyway, again, let me repeat. Uh, you can check out my skincare company, Falling Stars Naturals, at my Etsy store. So just go to etsy.com and you can search for Falling Stars Naturals and it'll pull me up. Or like I said, Instagram, doing it for the gram. And that's Falling Stars Naturals Media. And yeah, that's me. I'll try to put links below. Make sure you like, comment, click, subscribe, share, whatever. This crazy chick. Anyway, I am the creator and the CEO of that company, and trying to do natural skincare and healthcare with a purpose. My purpose is spread my love to the masses. And whatever. So let's talk about what we're talking about today. What it says in the description or whatever. I've been severely annoyed today. I get annoyed periodically about certain things that I have to speak on. So let's talk about the whole jayz deal. First of all, let me say that I'm a supporter of Colin Kaepernick. When he decided to kneel and all that, I was all with it. I was so with it. I was like, yes, power to the people, because I'm all about rabble rising and protesting. Like, I'm all about people shaking things up and disturbing the status quo. That's just kind of like that's just in me. It's how I was raised, rebel rouser in me. So I support him. Jay-Z, I'm not a big fan of Jay-Z. I'm not a big fan of Beyonce. I'm not one of the Beehive. Jay-Z, I like his music. I respect his game. I love hip hop music. But Jay-Z has just never been, I'm not a big Jay-Z supporter. I've never been to a concert or anything. The deal, they were talking about the deal he made with the NFL. He made recently, if you haven't seen it, it's a press conference and stuff out there with him, with Roger Goodell. I'm a huge NFL fan. I'm a sports chick. I'm a nerdy girl and I'm a sports girl. So I probably know more about football than a lot of men do, to be honest with you, not to toot my own horn, but I used to belong to fantasy football leagues. I belong to football groups on Facebook. When my late husband was around, football pretty much ruled our household. He was a huge Eagles fan. I like the Giants and I like the Packers. So NFL was a big part of my marriage, big part of my life. And like I said, since my husband passed away, I haven't really watched a lot of football. I haven't really watched a lot, but I still love the NFL. I still love the game. So with that said, I'm talking about the jayz deal, about him making a deal with the NFL. I believe the details were a little light about exactly what he's going to do. I think that whoever is jayz PR team, people, firm, or whatever, they did him no justice about releasing this and not giving any details exactly what he's going to be doing in the NFL. It just seems all a little bit vague, okay? So people are outraged because jayz was working with Colin Kaepernick for 2 years. And I guess they were friends, and jayz supported Colin Kaepernick kneeling and Black Lives Matter movement and other things. Jayz has done a lot. He's gotten people out of jail, protesters out of jail. he's helped people. Him and Beyonce, they've produced TV shows and did a lot of things to help people. But people feel that Jay-Z is being a sellout now, that because he decided to partner with the NFL. And then apparently something about, there's a rumor going around that Jermaine Dupri had the same deal, or something was offered to Jermaine Dupri and Jay-Z told him not to take the deal. But I don't know if that's exactly the same deal. Maybe Jermaine Dupri had a deal with the NFL and it was not a good deal. And then perhaps they offered Jay-Z a little bit more, something different, or he was able to tweak the terms. We don't really know. That's just rumor. Jermaine Dupri, so far as this recording, has not came out and said anything. So maybe he will, maybe he won't, who knows. But people were calling Jay-Z a sellout, and he all about his money. Jay-Z has always been about his money. He's a business person. Him and Beyonce both. They make money. They're entertainers. Until we know more about the deal, I can't throw him under the bus as being a sellout, because people are jumping the gun because we don't know what we don't know. So with that said, I can't say yay Jay-Z or nay Jay-Z, whatever. My beef isn't with Jay-Z. And what I say may not be particularly popular, or people may not like it. But number one, Colin Kaepernick took a deal with the NFL and they settled. So I just don't hear a lot of people calling Colin Kaepernick a sellout. He took a deal and he wanted to settle. Some people are saying that he still want to play. I have not heard too much about Colin Kaepernick wanting to still play, or what was the terms of the settlement. I don't know if any team would hire him, even if he did want to play, because the PR would be a nightmare for an owner and a team. And let's all be honest and be real. The owners are, you're in a league that's, the owners are white. They don't need that kind of PR from the people that sit on their boards, people that work on their teams. The people who or a lot of them just honestly feel that Colin Kaepernick was wrong. That's another issue that not a lot of people would talk about. A lot of the owners thought Colin Kaepernick was wrong. It wasn't like the NFL was telling these owners not to hire him, and people act like it's some secret cabal that Roger Goodell did, and really it's not. It's the owners did not agree. The owners are older white gentlemen, and they did not agree with Colin Kaepernick disturbing their money and their game by kneeling. So that's number one. He took a deal. So I guess, the NFL, a lot of people just considered that it's over. They're ready to move past it, whether you agree with that or not, whether I agree with that or not. Number two. So I guess Jay-Z looked at the writing on the wall and was like, well, you took a settlement deal, so I guess it's over. Number two, I didn't see a lot of players. I saw players who kneeled in the NFL. Like I said, I watch games, I watch football. I saw a lot of players kneel. I didn't see a lot of players losing their jobs or going that far as Cap went. And I just see that people haven't really spoken up and said anything, that Colin Kaepernick pretty much did this kneeling, and then the other players caught heat for it and was catching suspensions, and they were quietly, slowly but surely just stopped doing it because they didn't want to end up in the same position as Colin Kaepernick. So again, if we're going to call a spade, or sellout, then shouldn't all those NFL players be called sellouts as well? Because a lot of them showed support behind the scenes for Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, they were saying little things here and there on Twitter, and I'm sure they're probably sending him text messages, but coming out and really supporting him. There's celebrities saying stuff on social media, but there really wasn't a lot of people really ride or die for Colin Kaepernick. A lot of the average people like me, yeah, we were buying jerseys, and he got endorsements and stuff. But the NFL and the players, for the most part, they really didn't do too much. It wasn't really that much of support. So that's the second part. So, if we're going to call Jay-Z a sellout, then we need to call them people out too. Number three, the NFL is a huge entity. It's a huge corporation and company. You cannot march and protest and deal. That's fine. That's a PR nightmare for them, and that brings heat to them. But at the end of the day, they have been doing this for a long time. At the end of the day, they own, they're the premier sports entertainment. NFL is above everything. Basketball, hockey, baseball. It makes, billions and billions of dollars worldwide. So if you think that kneeling and protesting are going to take down the big bad NFL, then you have another thing coming. You're naive. But again, people are emotional. People feed off emotions and they don't think about things logically a lot of times in these situations. And I get it. It's racism and injustice. It invokes a sort of emotional and visceral response. So I understand it. I get it. But like, you really think you're gonna take down the NFL? I mean, then I have a bridge to sell you. I mean, I really do, because the NFL is a strong entity. It has to be. Things have to come from a change from the inside, and hopefully, that is what Jay Z is doing. Because I hate to believe that Jay Z is that damn dumb to take this deal. I understand money is money, but I couldn't believe that from a PR standpoint of him being a business person and a brand. I just refuse to believe that Jay Z is that dumb. Like, he would just do this deal and just say, oh, to hell with everybody. We're just doing this, and not try to work on the PR end. I mean, they have whole firms dedicated to corporate PR. So I just refuse to believe Jay-Z is that dumb. So I just feel like maybe there's going to be more information that's come, and then they wanted to put it out there to see how the public was going to react to it, and they should have already guessed and estimated that the reaction was not going to be good. So I just can't believe Jay-Z would not be that business savvy. Like, from a business standpoint, that just seems very dumb to me. But then again, I don't know. I've seen stranger things. The biggest issue that gets me angry, and like I said, a lot of you guys are not going to like what I have to say. I'm tired of the fake outrage. I'm tired of the hashtag boycotts. I'm tired of the fake outrage. That annoys me. Because, again, Colin Kaepernick did what he did. I support it. But then again, I'm like, well, where are the people? I still see black people in the stands at NFL games. I still see black people wearing jerseys. I still see people buying the in NFL package, NFL Network. I still see, I mean, people still repping their team's t-shirts. People still buying the merchandise. I mean, people, like, I'm just like, I can't ask a celebrity to do something for black people that I am not doing. I cannot see I've heard many commentary today about all of this, and nobody has brought that up. Yeah, there are people who protest. I know people who stopped watching NFL, who stopped buying merchandise, who stopped going to games. But come on now, when the Super Bowl came around and all of y'all was at the Super Bowl party, wasn't nobody thinking about Colin Kaepernick and protesting. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. So again, we want celebrities and rich people to do things that we as people, average people, don't do. You can't expect somebody to champion a cause that you are not championing. You cannot expect people to think things are important that you don't think they're important. There are organizations and people out there that are trying to help injustice, social injustice on many different levels for many different people. But it's like, y'all, you people cherry pick what is important and what is not important and what they ain't gonna do. It's easy for us to be like, oh, Jay-Z, you a sellout. Well, honey, guess what? We all sold out. We are all sold the F out. Period. If you care about the what Capra's doing, and if you are mad and angry and think Jay-Z is a sellout, well, then here's a smart suggestion. Don't go to the games. Don't purchase jerseys. Don't buy the merchandise. Don't go to a Super Bowl party. Don't buy that NFL package, the NFL ticket. Don't feed into the ratings of the game. If the NFL is so horrible, then the only way you're going to really hit them or get any kind of attention is, yes, through, marching and protesting. That'll work good. I personally didn't see too many people or groups standing outside the NFL's offices and protesting. I may be wrong. I don't know everything. I may be wrong. I mean, maybe people that did. I don't know, but I didn't hear about it. I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it. Again, all I heard were people grumbling about the NFL and Colin Kaepernick. They doing them wrong, and this and this and that and the other, and Jay-Z trying to help. And then now people, Jay-Z's a sellout. Don't buy his albums. Don't get off of Spotify. What is the streaming service he owns? One of them. I don't know. don't buy that Rockaware, whatever. I ain't think nobody was buying that shit anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Put your money with, don't go to a Beyonce concert if you really want to get down with it. Not like that's her fault, but she may not be down with the deal. But the point is that if the NFL is the enemy and their reaction was not what you wanted, then I would think that y'all would stop riding with the NFL. But like I said again, I see rappers on TV with jerseys on. I see people around here in Dallas sporting their Dallas Cowboy gear just fine. I don't see anybody. I don't see the Dallas Cowboys hurting to sell no tickets. Shit, them Dallas Cowboy tickets be like what, $100 a seat. I mean, they ain't playing with these stadium tickets. I still see people out there tailgating at Cowboy Stadium. I mean, I just, like I said, I'm tired of people sitting back and expecting billionaires and celebrities to champion a cause that they themselves aren't champion. And then I can understand how people like Jay-Z could sit back and be like, why am I helping these people? Why am I doing this and doing that when they don't really care? 2 years later, people say they care, but do they really care? Do they really? Because if they really did care, things will be done, and like I said, the NFL, they just want to get past it. They just want to get over it. They just want to move on, make changes, pacify the masses, and do what they got to do. And I understand as a business standpoint, I understand that. But, NFL pockets ain't hurting. Jay-Z pockets ain't hurting. So, again, what's the whole point? Like, what good did it do? I understand what Colin Kaepernick was trying to say about police brutality and injustice, but at the end of the day, like, one person can kneel and protest, and it can start a fire. It can start a movement. It only takes people say it only takes one person to start a movement. That's true, but at the end of the day, one person and they do something heroic, and then if it don't start a fire underneath people's asses, okay, so then what? So then 2 years later we forgot about it and we back to square one, like we so desensitized now to police brutality. We're just kind of like, okay. I just, there's some organizations that are doing good that have gotten started since in the past 2 or 3 years. But I just, and then I'm tired of false idols. Like, I'm tired of these celebrities and people who have good talent, who've worked hard, who built their empire. I'm tired of these people as false idols. I'm tired of people holding them up like we're holding them to a higher standard. Why? Because they can sing and dance or rap or they act good, and it don't make you a good person. Like, and I think people know this by now. With the society, where people need to wake up. Like, that doesn't make you a good person. That doesn't mean you're going to do the right thing. That doesn't mean you're not going to be selfish. Like you're an entertainer, and like someone said, who made Jay-Z like the official spokesman for Black people? I don't remember that. I remember him voicing his opinion and talking about issues and stuff like that, like a lot of celebrities do, and they have the right to. But I'm not king making Jay-Z like he speaks for all Black people, because he doesn't. Like, Black people, again, we are not a monolith. We all have our individual opinions and thoughts and feelings, and our opinion on how things do things. Like I said, for me, I personally don't believe in protesting and marching. I believe in getting free. I believe putting foot to the pavement and doing things. I believe in freeing your mind. I believe in freeing your soul. I believe knowledge is power, and I believe that power will carry anybody, no matter what situation you're in, to another level, to the next level. I don't believe in worshiping celebrities and worshiping people, because they're just people at the end of the day. And I think that people are flawed, but if people get together and use their strengths and purposes, then they can make something happen. But I'm not, I'm just tired of Black people just sitting back and waiting to see what this billionaire is going to do, and this millionaire is going to do, that millionaire is going to do. Change begins with us, inside us. Change begins here. Instead of buying them concert tickets and all that other stuff, It begins, in your own household, with your own family, with your own community, no matter what community that is. If you really want to exact change, then, you know, use your dollar. I'm all about, like, black people, we consume, 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 consume. We are consumers. Use your dollars. Put that to work. Do something about it. Don't sit around and wait for Jay-Z to save you. Don't sit around and wait. Oh, Colin Kaepernick's protesting. Oh, this person's protesting. Oh, good for you. I'm going to write a Facebook post and be like, I support you, or do a YouTube video and I support you. I call myself out on my own hypocrisy, like, but then again, I see the world and things for what it is. And the almighty dollar runs our society. It runs the world, really. And, the only thing that corporations understand, the only thing that exacts change and diversity is the green. They don't care about the brown, the black, the yellow, the purple, orange, yellow, red, whatever. They care about the green. So, like I said, black people, we love our football. So show the NFL that, like, yeah, we love our football, but damn, Colin Kaepernick should have a job. He still got it. He's still a young guy who had a good career. There's some NFL quarterbacks that's sorry as hell right now that can barely throw the ball down the damn field, and they may not be first string, they may not be starting, but they second string and third string. Hell, he should at least be a backup somewhere. But again, I don't know the terms of the agreement that he made with the NFL and how much money they paid him. But he can't say too much because, again, he made a deal. He wasn't going to hold out. I mean, he understood. And I'm not hating on the brother for that. I'm not hating on Jay-Z for none of that. I just want to sit back and just, see what happens. But in the meantime, I get so tired. I just, like, all day I'll be at work like this. Because it's just like, oh my God, he's a sellout. Oh my God, Jay-Z. Oh my God. And people's entitled to their opinion, but I'm just like, okay, why you talking about Jay-Z's a sellout and then you drinking out of your Dallas Cowboy cup? Like, I saw that today. Like, I'm just like sitting there going, okay, like, oh, Jay-Z's a sellout. Go Cowboys. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Put your Cowboy jersey on. Go, yeah. Jay-Z's a sellout. Yeah. Okay. Why are you putting money in on? I don't mean to pick on Dallas Cowboys or Jerry Jones. I don't. But, Jerry Jones said some things like he didn't agree with Colin Kaepernick. He came out and said that he didn't agree with Colin Kaepernick. But then, go Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Yeah. Really? Okay. So who really the sellout? Like, who has sold out? Like, we all have sold out. Like, we all just missed the mark in that. So I'm like, please, people, just miss me with that bullshit. Just miss me. I get so aggravated by I just get aggravated. So I had to make this video to share my aggravation. So sorry it was long. But anyway, y'all like, comment. I know some of y'all gonna be in your feelings and not agree with what I have to say. Because, like, again, people run on emotions. I'm not an emotional person. I'm an observer. I like to sit back and observe and watch and see what happens before I sit there and knee-jerk react. But I just get annoyed with people's knee-jerk reaction and responses. I just get annoyed by the fact that out of all the blogs and the things that I've listened to today, no one's brought up the fact that what happened to the NFL protests, like what happened to people like boycotting the NFL, like on a serious, substantial level. And I just didn't see that happen. Like I said, I went to a Super Bowl party. Saints should have won. I see, when I went to a Super Bowl party in New Orleans Saints, like I said, not to pick on y'all Saints fans, because God knows I love y'all. But it was predominantly people who look like me in Dallas. Most of the people who were, came from Katrina, and they look like me. I wasn't mad at them about, celebrating their team or whatever. But in the same vein, you can't call people a sellout when you run around, like, yeah, I love my team. And then you're supporting an owner who doesn't support anything to Colin Kaepernick, who wouldn't even give Colin Kaepernick a job. But you still want to watch the NFL, still want to support your teams. Man, miss me with that. So that's what I have to say today. I hope y'all have a lovely evening. And my back is hurting, and mama's tired. I'm a tired mother. Like, I just made some orders tonight. I like to thank everybody who have sent me orders, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on my Etsy account. I appreciate it. Excuse me, I appreciate y'all checking out my store. And I'll let y'all. I may make another video tonight. I don't know how angsty I feel, but anyway, y'all know I love y'all. Don't be too mean. Don't be nice to me. Don't go in too hard on me. You know, my sister's tired. But anyway, until next time, people. Good night. Happy Monday. Y'all go get some rest, because I'm finna get some rest. Try to just meditate on all this tonight and just ring it, go. Anyway, y'all, good night.